What's going on with our closer? So it turns out last 2 years for the Twins in 107 appearances, he only has 4 blown saves. Meanwhile with the Phillies in 22 appearances so far, 3 blown saves. For me, it's just a location issue. With the first batter yesterday, he got away with it, 1-2 count, and he just goes right down the middle. And then with the next batter, he was playing with fire to get the second strike. So now he's up in the count, and it seems like JT wants the pitch right here. Unfortunately, it ends up dead center. Now let's go to the Dodgers game. So the first 2 pitches, a splinker and a knuckle curve out of the zone. So it's the same spot as yesterday. 1 out, you got 2 strikes, 0 balls. You're in a great situation. Yesterday on the post-game show, Ricky Batalco was saying the pitchers were not pitching with a purpose, and I think this is what he means. In a 1-run game, there's just no reason to have anything in the middle of the plate with this count. And of course, I understand he's not trying to hang this knuckle curve, but simply put, the execution must be better. And maybe, just maybe, he gets a bit lackadaisical when he does get up in the count. Let's go to the Mets game. So a 99-mile-per-hour splinker catches the zone, but it's not in the middle. I can live with that. Props to Marte. But then with Pete Alonso, it's right down the middle on the first pitch. And this is usually what happens when he hits his spot and the batter still creates contact. Now, this was just extremely unlucky. I mean, that's one of the luckiest hits I've seen. But just like the first batter, I'll live with that. Now against Nimmo, he fell behind 2-0, so he needs a strike, but once again, in the middle of the plate. His first blown save against the Nationals, I gotta give Washington props. Because he was hitting his spots and they just took it the other way both times. I'll say it again, I'll live with that type of blown save, but him just throwing her right down Broad Street, no thank you. Not gonna lie, this kind of makes me scared for the postseason. I still have trust in him, but a little less. I want to read a paragraph from a John Stolness article from The Good Fight. I'll leave the link below. In games he struggled, he has been done in by each of his signature pitches. In New York, Mets hitters were sitting on his fastball and splinker. He threw 58% fastballs and 33 splinkers compared to just 8% curveballs in that outing. In his blown save against the Dodgers, he went curveball happy, throwing the pitch 23% of the time with 41% fastballs and 36% splinkers. A more even distribution. Last night, he only threw 13% fastballs with 73% splinkers and 13% curves, but it was the fastball that was crushed to left. Like anyone else, if he misses with location and his pitch sequencing is predictable, he's going to get hit. But like I said earlier, the location means more because I feel like when he hits his spot, even if the batter knows it's coming, it's most likely going to be a pop out or a ground ball. Then it's just about where it's going to end up because there's like a 0% chance that it's going to be a home run if it's in a good location. But overall, the bullpen was a mess yesterday. Matt Strahm is nowhere to be found. Kerkering is an absolute mess right now. Do you guys have any confidence in him in a big spot? Let me know below. Also, I really enjoy David Robertson, but my goodness, we rely on a 40-year-old just way too much. I know he didn't pitch for the first half of the season. However, I mean, he's old. Hopefully it's just a situation where the Phillies are kind of like, oh, we're not playing for anything, so they're just taking their foot off the gas. But I think you would be lying to yourself if you weren't a bit concerned about the bullpen heading into the playoffs. If you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and also leave your thoughts in the comments section.